Are you ready for the challenge? Yeah. Alright, let me tell you, you're among the lucky ones, because some other trips from EF coming also by Amsterdam were not lucky to get the luggage in the right plane to Rome, so that's a good thing. And it's so amazing that you made it all into one flight. It's so great. All other colleagues are just, divided in like 5 or 6 different flights, and it's horrible. You just have a good way to begin the trip. That's amazing. And the trip. Alright, that's just the beginning. Well, for those of you who I still don't know, who I didn't have the chance to see or chat with when we had this Skype conversation, my name is Nestor, N-E-S-T-O-R. Say it, Nestor.
Nestor.
Again, Nestor.
Nestor.
Alright, that's me. I will be your tour director, and together with your chaperones and Mr. Rose are going to do our best for you guys to enjoy as much as you can out of Italy. Let me tell you, I am not Italian, I am Colombian. I've been in Europe for 20 years and I live in Prague in the Czech Republic. You might ask yourselves, how come we get a Colombian living in Prague to take care of a group of Americans when traveling by Italy? Did you make yourself that question?
Yes.
Probably. And the answer is, I've been working for EF for 10 years, and what you need to do, my job is not being born in Italy. What you need to do, my job is have the best possible attitude to try to make your itinerary run smoothly, being able to adjust different parts of the itinerary depending on the changes or unexpected situations. So that's why I can apply for this job. That's why I can feel confidence when saying that I can help you guys enjoy your trip.
That's cool.
So serious, everybody. Now our ride to the hotel is going to take about 45 minutes. Depending on the traffic, it might take about 60. We'll see how lucky we are. We're living to the north part of Rome, which is about some 6 miles from the Colosseum. It is a nice residential area, and as we will have a driver at this position, let me introduce you to Stefano. He is our driver for today. So when you say hi in Italian, you say ciao. Ciao, Stefano.
Ciao, Stefano.
Alright. You see how he was taking good care of the luggage, it's very meticulous. We've been in touch this morning in order to be ready for you guys, and he will be the one that is going to take us from the hotel to downtown right after we do the check-in. You've been told by Mr. Rose and the chaperones about what your rooming allocation is for Rome so far. So by the moment we get to the hotel, we'll just get the room numbers assigned and drop the luggage. Right after that, we come back down to the lobby and we will go for the walking tour in downtown Rome. But wait, hold on. Before that, by the moment we arrive to our hotel, as there's so many of us, we will not block the access to the lobby area, and that means that by the moment we get into a lobby, which in this case is the average size of a lobby, you will find a spot where you don't block the access, where you will patiently wait for Mr. Rose and me and the chaperones to read loud your name, so you will know which one will be your room number. Okay? By the moment you get to your room, the first thing you do is what besides dropping off your luggage? Anything comes to your mind? Go to the bathroom. Yeah, go to the bathroom, check there's water, there's hot water. Check that there's towels for everyone staying in that room. There should be a big towel, at least one big towel for each one of you. And you will see a nice cord in the shower, if there's one, or in the bathtub. That cord, I'm not sure about what the situation is in Illinois, but here in Italy you have this cord by the shower area or in the bathtub for the case of an emergency. So please don't play with that cord, don't pull it, because the reception will have the assumption that you guys are having trouble when taking a shower, and they will rush into your room to try to figure out what's going on. Okay, that's one of the many unique things you find in Italy. We'll come to very many other more important features for the Italian concept of accommodation during our trip, but this one is so far one of the most frequent ones that you can surely find in every single hotel, almost in every single hotel in Italy. There is Wi-Fi in the hotel, guys. You just get a code that will be given by the reception desk by the moment you get there. So while you wait for your room keys, that's the moment when I will get the reception to give you some little papers with the information about the access code. So in the meantime, while we sort out your rooming numbers, you can write home and say, yes, we made it. Now, where were we? So we're leaving the hotel today on the way to downtown. We're going to have a self-guided walking tour. I have already copies and maps of the city of Rome, which will help you guys gain some self-confidence when walking in downtown Rome. I'll be with you just in case you feel a bit lost, just in case you might lose your orientation, but so far it's quite easy to find reference buildings or spots and follow them up in order to achieve the task. The walking tour includes 4 stations. It is Piazza Navona, a beautiful place that used to be a stadium, and the ruins of that stadium can be found in the cellars of many of those buildings. Many of those entertainment events were organized here in previous times, by the early 19th century still, in the times when there were fights in between boats. Imagine that little square all flooded and big boats, you know, trying to interact in order to entertain all the viewers, all the visitors. Or besides that, it is a beautiful place to enjoy some time at leisure. I believe many of you are still hungry. Are you hungry, guys?
Yeah.
The snacks on board the plane from Amsterdam were not so good. Not good at all. Well, and by the moment we will give you some time at leisure to find something to eat as we get to the first station of our walking tour. By that moment, guys, there's an advice. The advice is about not getting ripped off. And what do you do for that? Then you never buy food in the very first line in the square. You always find the street right beside, or the street which is perpendicular to the square, and you will always find better prices for about the same quality of food in those places. Lunch and leisure could be somewhere between 10 and maybe 18 euro. If you like to have a main dish, maybe one drink, and maybe something small and some gelato at the end. That's about it, what you can expect. Then we will move forward on the way to the Pantheon. We will also visit the Trevi Fountain that's been reopened after a long time under reconstruction. And then we will end up at the Spanish Steps, which is the place close to our dinner restaurant. Tonight we are having dinner at 6:30. After that we will meet Stefano again, and he will take us back to the hotel, so you can guys have a nice rest and get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be a nice day because we are going where?
Pompeii.
Pompeii, yes. Pompeii is more to the south, to the southwest of the peninsula. That means that we need at least 4 hours to get there, guys. Therefore, I rely on your punctuality. I rely on your will to enjoy the most out of this trip. Whoa. So tomorrow, guys, we are leaving at 7:15 in the morning. That's the moment when you all are going to be ready to depart on the way to Pompeii. It is a full day excursion. If it takes 4 hours to get there, well, the moment we come, we'll have lunch. Then we will have the guided tour of the ruins of Pompeii. And then after that, we'll just spend a short period of time before we retrace our steps, because we need to make it to our dinner place tomorrow. As we come back to Rome, then we will have the Rome by night by bus, guys. It's going to happen right after dinner, and we will do at least 3 or 4 different stops at places that are of more importance or more interesting by their architectonical style. So we'll have the chance to take some pictures of Rome by night. So that's the plan for today and tomorrow so far. Regarding the plan for the next days, I'll tell you as we find the right moment to do so, but so far I think this is already lots of information, and I have a list prepared for you guys. I have a list of things I wanted to speak with you about, and one of them is called the safety briefing. I know it's a bit annoying having me read this document in front of you guys, but it is one of the conditions that my boss has implemented in order to guarantee that you guys are going to have a safe journey, a safe trip when enjoying Italy. I have it just right here, so please give me your attention for 5 minutes. Are you there? Hello? If somebody's sleeping beside you, please wake him up.
Wake up.
So this is the so-called safety script. Welcome to your EF tour. We are thrilled you have chosen to travel with us. You have likely had a long international flight and are tired from your travels, but please listen closely for the next few minutes while we cover some very important safety tips. In addition to the topics we cover now, we encourage all travelers to act responsibly during the entire tour. And of course, always note any safety instructions given to you by me, your tour director, or by Mr. Rose, or by any of your chaperones or any of the local guides we will have the opportunity to meet personally. Traffic safety. The majority of victims of traffic accidents are pedestrians, so it's critical to use caution while traveling on foot. City streets are incredibly busy and often follow different traffic rules than you may be accustomed to. Therefore, it is extremely important to be alert at all intersections and only walk where drivers and others on the road can see you. Always look both ways when crossing the street, especially in Italy, especially since cars may be driving on the opposite side of the road than you expect. There's also lots of motorbikes all over the area and they drive like crazy. And always be mindful of the law and use crosswalks. Take your time, never running through the street, and do not just follow the person in front of you as if you were one of the sheep into a bunch, okay? The red light here means the same thing like the red light means in Illinois. So when you see the red light for pedestrian, that means stop. If I'm ahead of you, I know about you guys, I will wait patiently until you find the green light and you make it to the other side of the street, okay? Now, swim safety. Portions of your tour may present the opportunity for swimming in a hotel, pool, or in open waters like in our last station. Our hotel in Venice is pretty nice and is on an island. There probably will not be a lifeguard on duty, and tragic water accidents happen quickly, so it is important for you to use caution in and around the water. Always follow the rules and regulations of the swimming area. Never swim alone. If you have any concern about the safety of the area, the weather conditions, or your swimming ability, please stay out of the water. Hotel safety. Hotels in other countries have different procedures for handling room keys. You may not have a key for each person in your room. If this is the case, it is a good idea to leave your key with the reception or designate a responsible key holder. Please remember, your door should remain locked at all times, whether you are in your room or not. Fire safety. Make sure you familiarize yourself with each hotel's fire and emergency exits, as the standards and procedures vary from country to country. Please also read the fire safety instructions in your hotel room and locate the closest exits in case of an emergency. So besides checking if there's hot water, if there's towels in your rooms, if there's, the windows closed, you need to also figure out what would be the quickest way out of the building in case of an emergency. Prescription medication. If you haven't already, please inform your group leader about any prescription medications you are taking.
Be sure to keep all of your medicine in its original bottle package with the label showing your name and dosage information. And remember to continue taking your medication as directed by your doctor. Alcohol. If you are under the age of 18, you may not consume alcohol on an EF tour. If you are 18 years old or older, and the local laws and your group leaders' policies allow, if available, you may purchase one beer or one glass of wine with a meal. Hard alcohol is never permitted for any student, regardless of age, at any time during the trip. Excessive drinking is dangerous to your health, impairs judgment, and can cause dangerous accidents. Thank you for listening, guys. That been quick. Wasn't that long, was it? I can continue. I can read it again if you want to. No? It is important for you guys to have your passport with you at all times. It is important that you also have my phone number with you at all times. And please don't call me at 3 in the morning to say buongiorno, Nestor, but what you can do is keep it just like for the eventuality, or you getting lost, or you having some trouble. Maybe that I'm not expecting that to happen, but in case a situation like that arises, then you have my phone number, and that's the number you can call and ask for help. Have a look here to the front, guys. This will be the tour information poster. I'm not a friend of sticking this poster by the elevator in the lobby of the hotel. Why is that? Because you never know who is in the hotel and who has which intentions. So what happens is that somebody will know exactly where are we going, when are we having breakfast, where will we be, and we will become maybe easy targets. So what I will do is just write the tour information on the poster and then let it move around, so you can take a picture of this document and have it in your phone, so you will know what's going to happen in the city we're visiting. So far I have here 3 days: Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So please take a picture of it. Make sure you write down my phone number with the entire number as you see it. That's what you need to dial from an US phone if you need to contact me.